What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to another All-22 film breakdown. The Dallas Cowboys win an exciting game against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Football. And today, we're going to be looking at the 20-play, 95-yard drive that took up over 8 minutes. And the Cowboys started at their own 10-yard line. And this was the best drive of the Dallas Cowboys season. And it is everything that we've been wanting them to do offensively, and it's a masterpiece. So let's break it down and enjoy it, and be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And again, not a professional, not an analyst, just a fan of the game, admiring the small details. Let's jump on in. First play is here with Rico Dowdle to start off the drive. The Dallas Cowboys needed to establish the run game, and they did that to start this drive. Immediately, you have the double team from Tyler and TJ on the left-hand side, and Zach and Cooper on the right-hand side. That's going to give Rico an immediate hole to run through. Now, it's all up to Rico at this point to hit that gap, to hit that hole as fast as he can. And when he does, it's on this offensive lineman. Okay, we gave you the hole. Now let's get some yards to hit that guy and then move to the second tier. And this is just incredible execution from everyone involved. And that's something we haven't seen in the first 4 weeks from this Dallas Cowboys offense. So we talked about offensive line play and better running back play, but another part of the key success for the Cowboys on Sunday night was just better route design. You could see it right here, a pass to Jake Ferguson, easy first down. Let's break it down. Jake is in pre-snap motion. The reason why that's important is that's going to reveal to Dak they are in a zone. The reason why that's important is because you got a route design here that's meant to split everyone out to the outside, and it's give Jake a soft zone to sit down in for a quick pass. And this is designed to be a quick pass for Dak. Pre-snap motion is just not about moving some guy before the ball is snapped. It's to give the quarterback some form of indication before the snap of what kind of coverage the defense is in. And because Dak confirms that they're in zone coverage based off of that pre-snap motion, he has to feel this, which he is. He knows that this ball has to come out pretty quick. And because he already knows Pittsburgh's in his zone coverage, this ball is going to come out. And you could see the route design, the great route design by Schottenheimer and McCarthy, which is an improvement from the past few weeks. This guy's going outside. Tolbert's going inside. But it's going to create this soft zone here that Dak's going to be able to lay this ball in for Ferguson for an easy first down. Next play here is just a terrific job again by this offensive line. If we stop it here, I say all the time, this is a game of controlling the offensive line. And if your offensive line can give you 5 yards like that and completely dominate, they're going to give you holes like this. And if you have a really speedy back, an aggressive running back like Rico Dowdle, he's going to be able to split that. And this is just a great job by the offensive line and great job by Rico Dowdle. And like I said, another example of pre-snap motion, it gives Dak an inclination of what kind of coverage it is. And because he knows the play, he knows where to go with this ball. Look how far they're all playing off based off of that zone. And with him knowing that Schoonmaker is just going to lay right in that soft zone, it's similar to that Ferguson play that happened a few plays earlier. Dak gets rid of that ball, easy completion to move the ball down the field. Next play is just, again, a great example of great route design and good play design from Schottenheimer and McCarthy. Based off of the snap, you have these wide receivers that's basically going to direct traffic away from this one-on-one matchup. And if we rewind it just a little bit, again, this is why we compliment Dak on his ability to run an offense pre-snap. Because he knows what type of defense that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be in, you can maybe try this side with CD, but look at that compared to the spacing over here with Tolbert and the Steelers defense on the right side of the field. And so, great route design, pushing everyone to the left, and it's just an easy completion. And this is honestly a simple breakdown. I mean, these are just basics. These are 101 based on route design and play design. And again, it's just something we never saw from the Cowboys in the first 4 weeks. And it was clicking. Everyone was clicking, from Schottenheimer's design as an offensive coordinator, from McCarthy as a play caller, from Dak seeing everything pre-snap. It was just all coming together. And this is why we were so frustrated the first 4 weeks of the season, is we were waiting for this. And it was very refreshing, again, to see this type of offense working. And this wasn't the only drive. This was just the drive to take the lead earlier in the game. There's still the game-winning drive as well. Not every play is going to be a home run. Not every play is going to be a touchdown. But if you could just work your way down the field with quick, minuscule throws just like this one, and again, route design, you're not having people run the same route. You're not having people collide into each other. It's just simple backyard football between Dak and Jalen Tolbert, or whatever matchup he chooses to expose on the play. But another great completion from Dak to Tolbert. This is another great example of Rico Dowdle just proving again that he should be the one to primarily carry the ball for the rest of the season. As the play starts, the offensive line again does a terrific job of getting the separation. When Rico gets the ball, he already has 4 yards to run. We haven't seen that in the first 4 weeks. But also, look, I like Zeke, I like Lipke, but you need a running back that can plant their foot and make that cut and see the vision of the field right here and exploit that and hit that. And Rico does exactly that because his speed and his shiftiness is able to get away from this linebacker right here and get a really big gain to get him closer to the red zone. And here we have the touchdown play right here. This is just great work by Dak, extending the play, filling the pocket, and another great example of Rico just playing out of his mind in week 5. So this is definitely a broken play. Well, maybe not a broken play, but Rico was not who the play was drawn up for. If I could imagine, it was probably going to be for CD, because if we slow it down here and pause it, we're running a mesh concept where Jake is supposed to run the pick here, but Pittsburgh does a really good job of switching on the zone and then having CD Lamb getting covered on the flat right here. And then you can see that's taken away, and as soon as it's taken away, Dak fills that pocket. I mean, you have to give credit to Dak Prescott for his tremendous quarterback play on this drive and the game-winning drive as well, because he fills TJ Watt out here on the right, steps up in the pocket, extends the play just a little bit. Everyone's taken. I mean, you could take a shot here, but, quarterback 101, don't throw across the field. But Rico does a great job of just continuing to play, breaks away from the defender. Dak delivers a really good ball here for Rico, who is wide open in the end zone to take the lead in the game. So like I said, when you break down these plays and you go one by one, you can see that it's really just a lot of fundamentals that were missing from the Cowboys' offensive game plan in the past few weeks. We saw improvement in offensive schemes. We saw improvement in offensive line play. And I said this a few weeks ago, but players play their best when they feel confident. And they feel confident when they feel that the preparation has been really good. And maybe it's the fact that they've been playing 4 weeks together and they're feeling confident playing next to each other, or just maybe that they played on Thursday night and they had a few extra days for this game plan. You can definitely see the leap that this offense took in offensive line play, running back play, wide receiver play. It's almost a night and day difference in terms of route design, play design. And when everyone is on their A game, they do some great work. And like I said, this wasn't just this drive. Even though this drive was 20 plays, 95 yards, took up 8 minutes, they also did it again to end the game, to win the game. And so this is just an outstanding effort and execution from this offense. And I hope that they can continue to carry this, because if they can, this Cowboys offense may be tough to deal with. But other than that, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Go Cowboys.